Alright kids, YourGuitarSage here. Today we're going to learn how to play Heaven, Heartache, and the Power of Love by Trisha Yearwood. Really killer tune that's based off of your basic blues progression. Okay, so I'm going to start this. I'm going to go ahead and play it actually to the song here, and then we'll talk about the chords and all that good stuff. I'm also looking at my chart that's on the screen here, so if you're getting distracted as to what I'm looking at over here, I'm working with my tools. So I've got my chart here. I'm going to pull this up, just do a little playing, and then we'll talk about the particulars and all that good stuff. So here we go. I'm going to start with the drums here. Stop. We'll talk about the particulars as to what's going on here. Okay, so here we go. The chords in this song. And by the way, let me stop real quick. If you guys have any questions on the techniques that I'm using here, or the chords, or anything like that, if anything that's not covered in the video here, I try to cover everything, but we only have 10 minutes to do it, so we got to move quick. Any of the questions that need to be addressed, check out YourGuitarSage.com, and there's a great informative ebook there that will really help you with these songs, okay? Chords, techniques, all that good stuff. So if you don't have that, check it out, okay? Here we go. Alright, this is in the open position, and the chords are, there's 3 of them, and I stopped in the middle of the song there because that's pretty much the whole song. We're just, everything else is repeated. Okay, so we got a verse, pre-chorus, and chorus, and then, you know, essentially we have an intro and a turnaround, which are just vamping on the E. Sounds complicated, but I promise it's not. Let's break it out into verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. And here we go. And there's only 3 chords: E, B7, A7. Dudes. That's the entire song. They're like the easiest chords, right? E. I'm sorry, that was E minor, E major, okay, A7, and a B7. If you don't have these chords, check out YourGuitarSage.com. It's all part of that ebook there, okay? Okay, so those are the 3 chords. The song's in 4, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means, for this particular song, every chord is 1 measure long, or more. There's no split measures, like 2 chords per measure, okay? So, chord progression goes like this. Either get a pencil out or go to YourGuitarSage and sign up there, and you can also get a hold of this chart. But it's going to go like this. The intro has 4 measures of E. We're going to talk about the strumming later. We're going to talk about the chords right now. So 4 measures of E. So like 1, 2, when the drums start. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Trisha starts singing 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the verse is going to go like this: 3 measures of E. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. A7. 2, 3, 4. Measure of E, measure of B7, measure of E, measure of B7. Okay? And that whole part repeats except for the very last measure. So, 3 measures of E, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, then A7 for 1 measure. Hopefully I just played E for 3, I'm not sure, but it should be, if not. A7 for measure, measure of E, measure of B7, 2 measures of E. play this again in a minute here. The pre-chorus is a B7 all the way through. 4 measures of B7. Okay, that's our pre-chorus. 4 measures of B7. Chorus is going to go like this: E7, A7, E7, B7, E7, A7, B7. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So again, E7, A7, B7, G7, E7, A7, and the B7 of love. Okay? So then goes back to a turnaround, which is the same thing as the intro, 4 measures of E. Okay? Then it's going to go verse, pre-chorus, chorus again, which you know. Then it's going to go solo. And the solo is it's the second part of the verse. So it's going to go 3 measures of E, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, A7, E, B7, and 2 E's. So dudes, that's a solo, super easy. Then another pre-chorus again, and then another chorus again, and I think it's out at that point. Okay, so those are the 3 chords we need to know: E, B7, and A7, and there's your construction. Okay, so let's talk about some strumming. So the strumming is going to do something like 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4. Now you've heard me use this strum a lot in like a ton of songs because it isn't a ton of songs. In fact, it's probably the most commonly used rhythm in rock, blues, and country, that sort of genre. Okay, slowed down, it's going to sound something like this: 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and. Now, for those of you that get what I'm doing strumming-wise there, you can probably scooch forward a little bit in the video here, but for those of you that don't, it's really important that you keep this hand going like a grandfather clock, okay? You don't want it to stop. You want it to keep going because it will put you at the proper place, down strum or up strum according to the beat. There is a definite way that we should be doing it. It should be a down strum on the down beats and an up strum on the up beats. So if you're going 1, 2, and 4, and 1, that's important, okay? You don't want to do something like this. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and. Okay, don't do it. It's bad. Okay. All right. That's it, kids. Pretty easy song. If you haven't already, hit subscribe because I'm adding new videos every day. If you haven't already, go get the ebook, kids. It's really important. Okay. It'll help your playing a lot. All right. Keep checking back and keep practicing by all means. Okay. Okay. See you. Bye.